Hello everybody, Shinjo here, welcome back to the channel, and in today's video, it's a bit of an odd pick. I'm going to be reacting to Floyd Lorenz's Top 40 Winter 2024 anime openings. So, first of all, I feel bad that I didn't react to their anime mashup from fall that was posted a couple of weeks back, because there were a lot of parts in that video that I enjoyed. But also, I did my own spin on a Winter 2024 opening list. But I did my own spin on ranking the winter anime by doing it only based off of their OPs. So I feel like something like this is almost in my wheelhouse. Plus, there are a lot of times that I watch stuff where people rank the anime openings and genuinely are surprised to see some of the reactions that I get from how stuff is ranked. So I thought this would be a good idea. I'm not going to waste too much time, especially in the early parts of it, because a lot of it's kind of here or there. Yeah, I can understand that. The song surprised me a little bit, but it's not anything really wild. Also, hold on, what did it say at the very start that I noticed? It says rating criteria: 90% song, 10% visuals. I ultimately prioritize on openings I want to listen to. Yeah, that's the same with me. If it's not a song that I would prefer to listen to, then yeah, absolutely, yeah. I mean, at the same time, there are a lot of these that I might not like at first listen, but get a bit more later. Yeah, I can see that. It's a bit same with Banished from the Hero's Party, that's probably going to be here later, where it just sounds kind of generic. Yeah. But again, I'm not going to nitpick over what's 40th place and what's 35th place, for example. I'll focus more on that when it gets down to, like, top 10 or something. Yeah, I can understand that. So far from the ones that have been on here so far, it's not something that I would go out of my way to listen to. And also, I completely... Well, let me show this first. Yeah. But one thing I didn't think about, when I did my list on ranking the openings, there was a lot of stuff missing on there, like Free Ren, Shangri-La Frontier, Undead Unluck, so it's going to be interesting where Floyd at least ranks this stuff. Although it's funny that Suzuki is doing 2 anime openings this season. Anyway. Really? I wouldn't say this is like the best opening, but I would put it at least around 20, but that's fair. Honestly, it's still a score of 8, but this is a bit of a surprise to me. Yeah, because like this big part here is the one part I remember from it, so that's understandable. Oh yeah, I haven't watched this. This is honestly one of the few isekais that I want to watch. At least I'm assuming it's an isekai. I actually don't know. It sounds like seems like a bit of a comfortable show. Although I'm wondering, well, yeah, I'm wondering, because I saw like the score of 8 for this one and a couple of other ones. I wonder how they decided to rank all the ones with a similar score. I guess that just boils down to personal preference. This honestly sounds like an early 2000s kind of sounding vibe, so that's funny. Oh yeah, this one! Yeah. Actually, I didn't know there were 40 anime openings this season. Although, probably not too much of a surprise. Yeah, I mean, it's a nice sounding song, so I feel like an 8 is at least fine for it. Although I'm realizing there's probably 8.5, 9, 9.5. Yeah. And I guess at the same time, it depends on what sort of genres that people listen to. Yeah, this is a fine... I think this placement's about fair. But, like, for me, I listen to a lot of rock and stuff like that, so I put songs that sound like that higher up. Oh, yeah, One Piece wasn't even on that tier list either. It's actually funny because a lot of openings lists like this that I've listened to put One Piece a lot higher. Huh. Yeah. I might put it a little bit higher in my personal opinion, but I think this is fair. Yeah, that's okay. It sounds nice, but it's... Now this one, at least for me, seems like it's a bit... I guess low-key and kind of generic, so I probably would put it a bit further back, in my personal opinion. What? Wow, okay, fair. I mean, I would probably... Maybe, like, between 20th? Score blank. I might put it a bit higher up, but that's fair. Yeah. I mean, I'm not really wild about this opening or even this show, but fair. Yeah, this is what it sounds like. I actually forgot what it sounded like when I did my tier list. Yeah, that's fair. Huh. Again, I might put it a bit higher up. It seems like a bit of a cop-out because it's a song that everybody likes, so I respect that. Of course, one thing that I did think about is with Solo Leveling and a lot of Hiroyuki Sawano openings is that it all just boils down to that big drop. So, that's fair. It might not be everybody's cup of tea, and I respect that. I think overall as a song, I probably do prefer this to Solo Leveling, so that's fair. Yeah. Again, it's not a song that I prefer, but that's me. Which is funny because Saijo Nohana did some songs for Mob Psycho and I love them, but... Yeah, I might put it a bit higher, but that's fine. This sounds like a bop, so that's fair. I'm just glad I got this far up. Yeah. I'm wondering if any score is gonna get to a full 10. That'd be surprising to see. Yeah. Although at the same time, it's hard for me to decide how I'd rank stuff, especially 40 openings, so I can only imagine. Yeah. I will admit that there are a lot of times that this song is just an earworm when I'm after listening to it, so I can understand that. Now, me personally, I don't really like this opening, so I don't really care either way. It might be just the beat, I don't know. Or it might be the fact that they literally say the title, but I don't know. Yeah, that's fair. It does sound nice. Alright, so here's where things get interesting. What's going to make it in the top 10? There are a lot of things that aren't up here yet. First of all, Mashall's out of here, so that's upsetting. Let's see what we got in the top 10. That's what I'm honestly more interested in. Yeah, I don't think there's a bad Bump of Chicken song, at least from the ones I've heard. I really like the Spy Family one. I really like this one. The Pokemon one is amazing. Yeah. I don't think, personally, it would make my top 10, but that's understandable. Yeah. I might actually put it right around 8 as well. Maybe 7, 8, somewhere around that time frame. Because I just really like this song. Especially since Novel Bright did... Oh, what was that? That music anime that was last year. I can't remember what the title of it is. Yeah. Yeah, I think overall I like it. But there are just some points with the high notes that it just kind of sounds a little bit rough. Now, actually, I didn't listen to the full version of this song, so I don't know what it all sounds like. So, understandable. I'm not gonna be upset about this one because I really like the song as well. Sounds really nice. Yeah, I really like the song. Yeah, I think while I'm listening to it again, I think a 5 is a fair spot for it. It's really nice sounding and sweet. Yeah. Now, hot take from me, I think this is a much better opening than the first one. At least as far as the show itself is concerned. I don't think that the first opening really captures Free Rent. I think this one does much better. But, my opinion. Yeah, that's fair. I don't know if I put it higher or not. It depends on what else is here. But I think a 3 is fair. I know one thing that's in my mind. Oh, I know what the last two are. I just don't know the place. Yeah. So wait, what was that one? 9? Okay, Clashing with the Elite is 9.5. Shangri-La is 10. Yeah, that's fair. So that means number 1 is... Yeah, I think... This is hard. I think if it was me, at least for the top 3, I would probably bump Dangers in My Heart back to 3 and just keep everything else the same, maybe. But I don't know. At the same time, it's harder because, well, this is a bad spot to pause it on. But for Shangri-La Frontier, I'm keeping up with the show. The other 2 in the top 3, I'm not. So I feel like watching the show makes you want to put it higher. But that's just me. I think overall it's fair. There are a couple of songs that I'm not a personal fan of from this season that I would put different spots. But I'm not going to fault this. If you enjoy, hit that like button down below. Subscribe if you haven't. Let me know your favorite anime opening. I'm honestly a bit surprised that Dangers in My Heart is number 1. But, hey, what am I going to do? The video is already out. If you enjoy and want to see any more reactions, leave them down below. And I'll see you next time. Momentai.